Hi guys, welcome to another video. Today is about my chemo round 3. It's pretty much the same as last time, but we'll see how this goes. So chemo round 3 went well. I was lucky enough to have my nurse that I had last time, Tom. So that was fun. I heard him shouting my name down the corridor because he could see me coming. And then I also had the nurse that did my PICC lines. It was nice to just catch up, as nice as it is whilst you're having chemo. They always are so much fun, and the nurses, it's not the chemo part. We just have a laugh, and it's a rubbish situation, but we got to try and make the most out of it. I met a lovely guy from Gloucestershire, which was lovely. I haven't been able to talk to many people when having chemo, just with COVID, having masks, and we have like dividers, I think what they were. So it's just hard to be able to talk to someone because, I don't know, with a mask on from the opposite side of the room, it's quite tricky, but we did it. So I made a friend, which was nice. This round, minus the chemo, has been crazy. We ended up, Josh had COVID, Luca was poorly, the girls were sick, I got sick, ended up in hospital. It wasn't anything too drastic, it's just I had the cough and cold, so I wanted to go in and make sure, and a fever, everything was okay, and luckily it was. So I was in and out on Luca's birthday, which was good, so I was able to still celebrate some of his birthday with him. The only new symptom I kind of had this time round was muscle ache, which I'd not had before, which I guess is kind of good because it's preparing me for the next drug that I'm going to be on, because that is one of the side effects. It's quite annoying that I'm going on to a new drug for the next 3 rounds, because I kind of was starting to get into a little bit of a routine. I would have, like, the first week I would be in bed just tired, nothing too bad. Day 5, it seemed for all those 3 rounds, day 5 was the day that I kind of felt funny, like my head was a bit fuzzy and I just couldn't concentrate, and sometimes my eyesight was a bit fuzzy. So yeah, I got into kind of a bit of a routine, but obviously that goes out the window now, because tomorrow, which is Friday the 5th of November, happy birthday mum, I will be starting docetaxel, so hopefully I said that right. This will be completely new for all of us. The symptoms are a little bit different, a bit more savage. The good old diarrhea, yay! Mouth ulcers, muscle ache, numbness in my hands and my feet, which should be interesting, even though it's that cold this time of year that my hands and feet are always numb anyway. So yeah, we're gonna see how this one goes. I'm feeling a bit anxious about it all. It's just the unknown, but it will be fine. Why do I try filming when I've got a child here, hey? So before every round of chemo, I have to go into hospital, have my bloods taken, have a COVID test, have my weight taken, just to make sure everything's fine. Did all that, came home, had a call with my oncologist, who then told me that they were missing some blood. So I informed him that I literally just got home from the hospital, and they said they'll call me back. They then called me back and said the blood that they took wasn't good from their part. They didn't take enough, which is so annoying. So he was like, "Are you gonna have to come back in?" And it's like a half-an-hour drive for me. So luckily I was able to convince him to urgently take my blood an hour before chemo, so I have to go in earlier than I should normally need to, but I'm not making 2 trips, no thank you. So yeah, that was a bit annoying, but hey ho. Any side effects that I've been having, I've noticed recently that my skin isn't as great as it normally is. It's just quite bumpy. It's not as smooth as it normally is. but I can't complain. It's not awful, it's not bad at all, it's just different. My nails are breaking. I've just had to cut them really short again in prep for chemo. They've just been breaking all the time at the moment, so I've got to keep them short. I need to paint them in prep for chemo. My eyebrows, they seem to be thinning a bit. It's not so obvious, but I can just notice like little gaps that normally aren't empty. Eyelashes are still going, which is great. Do I still have hair on my leg? Yep, I still have hair on my leg. Why is that one not going? Now, one thing I've noticed, especially I noticed yesterday when I stood on the scales, and people are probably going to roll their eyes at this, but I have put on weight, which is obvious. I've been taking steroids. Today was the first day in prep for this chemo. I have to take 4 steroids in the morning, 4 in the evening for 3 days. So yeah, I'm the heaviest I've ever been, but I really don't care. There's not much I can do about it, and whatever, who cares? My body's changing, everything's changing, so why not something else? But yeah, I don't know. I don't want people to be like, oh, you're complaining about your weight. I'm not. It's just something I've noticed, and I would like to share that with other people. Going through chemo is going to make you put on weight. You're taking steroids. I'm not as active as I normally am. I want to eat everything I set my eyes on, so I will enjoy eating. I do not care if I put on weight. Yeah, that's just another thing I've noticed this round. I also had my 3rd COVID vaccine this week. Not a booster, which everyone keeps saying. For some reason, to protect me, we and anyone going through chemo, we've been offered a 3rd dose of the vaccine, then in 6 months time we'll then have the booster, which is good. Luckily no problems, just an achy arm, but yeah, I was very lucky that I didn't have many side effects to that. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's been a good round with the FEC drug, and now we are on a different journey with our docetaxel, so I am ready as I can be. I'm nervous this time, just because a lot of people, I know everyone's different, but a lot of people have said it's the one that kind of gets you, but we shall see. Nothing I can do about it, so as long as it's going to make me better, then bring it on. Also, just a thank you to everyone that sent kind messages after my last video. This cancer process has been horrendous, but it's definitely opened our eyes. Josh and I both talk about it quite often, how blessed we've been through this journey with the people that have supported us. Yeah, just the little things people have done for us as a family. It's been a humbling journey, and I know this journey isn't over. It's like I'm giving my final speech at the end of chemo, but it's just, yeah, it's been so humbling, the lengths people will go to support you or just to make you smile. So I'm so grateful for all of you that have done that and send kind words. It means a lot and keeps me going, which I love. So yep, tomorrow is the day we start round 4. I can't believe that we're now closer to the end, fingers crossed, if all being well. The end of chemo, which is crazy to say, but yeah, I'll leave you so it can be a short video for once. Thank you once again for all your love and support, and I'll see you on the next video.